I work in Brookhaven, but there's a very big problem here. From time to time, the city gets completely flooded, and that way, we can't walk properly. Maybe you notice that I'm happy, but it's because I'm already used to it. But they're calling me, and from what it looks like, it's big. Tell me what's happening. He said, I need flowers here. A customer of mine wants to give someone a gift. Leave it to me. I'm already on my way. For that, I'm going to have to drive my car, and now I'm coming here to the front. But there's a problem. The sky is completely cloudy. That's much worse than it seems. Right when I'm going to work, it's going to start raining. So now I'm arriving exactly here to sell the flowers that I always sell. But I'm really very afraid that it'll rain right when I'm here, because that can completely destroy my car. So I'm arriving here with this box. Look, there are many flowers here. So I just delivered this to him. He said, why are you scared? It's already been raining in the city for a long time. It's just that I have to go back home faster to keep my car from getting flooded. While he's paying my friend, I'm running out of here. I have to get back home as fast as possible before it's really too late. There's just one problem. Now it started raining, and now the police officer is coming here. I don't know what happened, but it's very strange that he's coming after me. Okay, I'm going to have to stop right here. Officer, don't you realize that this is bad? But now he's arriving here, and from what it looks like, he's new in the city because I'd never seen him before. He said, why would rain be bad? The reason is very simple. It's because this kind of thing can happen. Now even he's scared, and he simply got into my car. You made my car get completely destroyed. Now his car shut off, and you can see that my car shut off too. Even Big is scared, and he said, somebody help me? I think I need help too, because smoke started coming out of my car. Literally, I don't know what to do. Luckily, there's a helicopter arriving here, and we'll be the first ones to be rescued. I need you to get a little closer. Great, I just jumped in here. This really scared me a lot. Now we have to save this police officer. I think he just has to jump in here. So he jumped, and it worked. All of us were saved. Bob's cousin, only Big is left. So now he's turning around back here. We're coming here toward Big to finally save him. Now he just has to come here. So he's arriving, jumping so he doesn't touch that, and now he's safe. I think everyone here was saved, and there's no one else left to rescue. Bob's cousin really is very good at rescuing people. Even though that seems very strange, he's the best one right now. He said, there are more people who haven't been rescued. That's really true. There are many people in the city, and some of them still haven't even been rescued. Bob's cousin, you have to rescue them. So he just left here. He said, it's not as easy as it seems. I'm sure I can drive this much better than you. And now even he got more serious, and he let me try this. Okay, I'm driving this helicopter, and I'm actually very good, but this is harder than it seems. I can't control this properly, and now I'm coming here in this direction. I can't believe that I lost my car, because now it's completely destroyed. I'll hardly be able to fix it, but now I'm coming here to rescue as many people as possible. There's a player right here. Now you just have to get into the helicopter here. I'm sure he'll be able to do it. Okay, there's another player right here. Look, this one is going to be a little harder, but I just got here to rescue you. This is actually pretty easy, and now I'm taking them back to the city. So I'm landing exactly here, and the two of them got out of the car. He said, there are still people in the city. Help them, please. Okay, leave it to me. I'm going to find where all the people are right now. A few hours passed, and I'm rescuing the last person. He just has to come here, and then everything will be fine. Great, I rescued the last player. It took me a little while, but it worked. Now everyone here in the city is supposed to be safe, because I simply rescued all of them. Now he just left here, and he's going back to his house. I probably did very well, but this really was very difficult. I didn't expect it would be like this. He said, well, you saved a lot of people. You really deserve my respect. Thank you very much. But I think I only did the minimum. And now after an entire day, we're finally able to leave the house. But honestly, I didn't want to leave, because the only thing I'm seeing here is destruction. You can see that the whole city is completely destroyed. And the worst part of all is that this is going to happen again. There's absolutely nothing I can do to stop something like this from happening. But now I'm watching television because I want to know what they have to say about the flooding that happened. I also want to know if this is going to happen again, because if it happens again, I'm going to have to protect myself. He said, starting today, it'll be forbidden to leave the house during flooding. There'll be an alarm that will go off, and everyone must go back home. I don't know if that's very good, but now finally the city is going back to normal, and now I'm coming here to see how my car is. But what's happening? From what it looks like, there's a person there who, for some reason, is messing with my car here. What are you doing? I'm running here toward him, but he's one of the people I rescued. He said, I was fixing your car as a way of thanking you. Okay, that's very different. Really, he fixed my car, which is now working again. While the police officer's car doesn't work, mine is working better than ever. This is actually pretty cool, but I'm going to have to change a few things. So now I'm coming here to the mechanic, and there's a helicopter coming here above. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I'm arriving here. Great! My car is now protected against flooding, but the two soldiers are here in front, and for some reason, they're armed. I'm really scared, but this soldier came closer. He said, I need you to come with us. Can someone explain to me what's happening? Not even Bob's cousin can say that. I only know that I'm being taken here, and the two of them came back here in the helicopter, and they didn't tell me what's happening. But now I'm being taken here to the front. This is very strange, but I was taken to City Hall. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just a normal citizen who's now at City Hall, and he's taking me here, and Bob's cousin just left. It seems that this isn't part of his job, so he decided to go back home. Now he moved away to the front. I'm being taken up here. He said, the mayor wants to talk to you about the people you rescued. I can't talk to him. He's a very important person, and I'm scared. But apparently, I don't have a choice. Are you serious that you're doing this? Mayor, tell me what you want. He said, I'd like to thank you for saving everyone, and because of that I'm going going to give you a trophy just for you. Okay, that's very good. But this soldier came here armed. He said, unfortunately, you're going to be arrested because you don't have a helicopter driver's license. You can only be joking, right? And now even this guy is laughing at me. He said, unfortunately, life is like that. You're going to have to get a helicopter driver's license if you want to keep saving people. And now I'm literally arrested. I don't even know how long I'll stay here, if it's a day or even a year. I have no idea. A few hours have already passed, and I can't stand staying here anymore. Officer, you have to tell me when I'm going to be able to get out of here. So now he's checking the system. He said, according to the system, you're going to stay as long as I find necessary. Man, you have to get me out of here. If you're the one judging me, then please, help me. So really, he's coming here. I'm lucky that he's a good person, and finally he's going to get me out of here. Well, I think I shouldn't have asked for his help. You can see that he's interrogating me. He said, and lastly, do you promise that you won't rescue people anymore? But what are you talking about? Obviously, I have to rescue people. So he came closer. He said, leave this job to those who already get paid for it. But those people you talked about don't even work properly. They just walk around the city and practically don't rescue people. Actually, he's the only person who's rescuing people, but since you're asking, know that I won't rescue people anymore. So he understood that, and finally I can get out of here. What he didn't know is that that was a lie. Obviously, I'm going to rescue people. The difference is that he isn't going to know that. I'm going to rescue people secretly to prove that I'm better than this guy who probably got me arrested. But what's happening here? This is my vehicle, and you can't steal it. Actually, I know the person who's there. That's simply the scientist. But what are you doing here? I didn't expect to find you here in the city. He said, I'm studying these floods that are happening. It's good to know that someone is investigating this. But now there's a giant siren. This is exactly the siren that comes before the flood. Okay, you have to get back in the car, because as soon as the water rises, there won't be any turning back. Now the police officer got up here. Scientist, you have to help us. These floods aren't normal. Now the city is completely flooded. He said, help me here. I've never asked you for anything. You yourself said that I can't rescue people anymore. Besides that, you're fine. You're literally on top of a piece of furniture, and you're going to survive the flood. He said, please, help me. That's an order. Should I rescue him? They arrested me because I rescued people. He said, leave him there. He's going to be fine. And you're actually right. And now he's very scared. Just know that there's a helicopter coming here, and it's basically going to rescue you. So now I'm leaving, and the helicopter simply went right past. Are you serious that it went right past and didn't see what happened? Actually, it's coming back here, and it's coming here to talk to me. He said, I've already rescued 3 people since yesterday. And you? Well, I rescued a lot more people than you. And now he went back in the helicopter. Wow, what happened? He flipped my car over. I'm completely lying on the ground. I have the impression that he did that on purpose. Both of us are here on the ground. I don't know what else to do. But now you can see that there's a military car coming here, which is exactly that soldier. Okay, luckily, he's saving us. You saw what happened, right? Now we're being taken home. Luckily, he has a very good car, and he's saving us. And that police officer is still there. I knew he'd be fine. And now we're arriving here at home. Look, I never want to go out in this flood again. That scientist got out too. In the past, he laughed at me, but now he saved me. And if I hear that siren again, I'm going to have to run away. Now we're on another day. I'm watching television because it's showing here where people stayed to protect themselves. Big was actually very smart. He simply climbed up there, and this journalist just appeared here. He said, the mayor is being investigated for possibly causing the floods. Man, did you see that? They're literally suspecting the mayor, and you can see that he's studying all of this. And now he just went back to studying. It's very good that at least someone is trying to save our city, because this scientist is trying to figure out what's happening to the city. But I'm arriving here to see this. All of this must just be normal causes, right? He said, no, there's something very wrong happening with the floods. What's happening is very simple. It starts raining in the city, and then the city can't drain all the water, and then it ends up flooding. It's super simple what's happening. I don't know how a scientist like you can't understand that. He said, that's where the problem is. The city was supposed to be able to drain all the water. Someone is sabotaging the system. This simply can't be true. So now we're on another day, and both of us are going out to investigate this. I'm like this, and he put on that weird mask. I believe you didn't need to wear that mask, because even I'm scared of it. So we're leaving here because, apparently, it's going to flood soon, and now Big is passing by here, but he's not doing anything unusual. Actually, he's just going back home. So it isn't Big who's sabotaging this. And now, unfortunately, it started raining. Okay, this unfortunately isn't very good, but now there's a giant truck passing by here, which is the sewer truck. He said, follow him, he may have sabotaged everything. Okay, let's go. I'm going behind him here, but unfortunately his truck is very fast, and he's starting to run away. I have to come here as fast as possible before he really escapes from here. And so far the city hasn't flooded, which is very strange. So we're arriving right here, but now he started speeding up a lot, and somehow he already escaped. There's no use even trying to go after him. He really already escaped from here, and you can see that now he's writing about what happened. I'm not going to lie, this was very suspicious, because so far the city hasn't been flooded, but I'm still looking for this truck. But it's right here. And what's happening? He's dumping sewage here, exactly into this drain. He said he's clogging the city's drains to cause flooding, and now he noticed that we're here, and he's really running away. I'm sure this person is the mayor. Okay, now we're going after him. We can't let him escape from here no matter what, because he's the main suspect in what's happening here. We aren't going to let him escape. So now I'm taking a different path to finally stop this mayor, and now I'm almost passing him. There's really very little left for me to pass him, and now there's nothing else to do. He had to stop. He said, and what do you think you're going to do now that you stopped me? and the scientist is taking pictures, and the mayor is very scared. Now we have proof of everything he's doing, and he's coming after us. But we aren't going to let him catch us. Actually, we're running away as fast as possible to our houses. We're running away from here. But now a truck appeared. Okay, I can't believe you did that. Now my car is completely broken, and he's still recording this. And you can see that the truck is coming in our direction. We have to get out of here as fast as possible. And he's coming here running to hit my car. I can't believe he did that. He said, "This is what you get for challenging me." All of us are recording him, even the truck driver. What we have the most is proof that he's sabotaging the city. So the scientist is looking here. He said, "We have something important to do now." I think I already know what you're talking about. Both of us are going here in front, but I'm coming carefully because I'm disgusted by all of this. After all, it's literally sewage that's here on the ground. Scientist, do you need my help? Luckily, he doesn't need it, so he's unclogging the drain. It's a good thing he does that job for me. I don't even have the courage to go near there. Apparently, he finished it, and now the city really isn't flooded anymore. All of this because he unclogged this drain. Okay, that was impressive. The good part is that now we have irrefutable proof that he did this. Everything is here on his cameras. He said, "Let's take this to the news." There's just one slightly big problem. My car is completely destroyed. So how are we going to get there? But now this soldier got here. Look, I think maybe he can help us. He must know that the mayor is an evil person. So he's going here in front, and he's taking us directly to the journalist because we're going to expose to everyone what is really happening. A few hours passed, and we told everything that happened on television. He said, "The authorities have already received the footage, and the mayor should be getting arrested right now." So I'm watching television, and you can see that he really is getting arrested. He said, "Today it's going to rain. We have to see if it's going to flood." Now a few hours passed, and now all of a sudden, it started raining. I'm going out to see if the city is going to flood. I'm literally going to keep waiting. A few hours passed. I'm very tired of watching this, but now it stopped raining, and the city didn't flood at all. It really was the mayor who was behind all of this. I'm watching television to know the news, but why are they recording the airport? This simply doesn't make sense. He said, "There is a new resident arriving in the city. I'm very excited to know who the person who will live in the city will be." And now this person just appeared here. There is only one problem. He looks too much like me. Why does he look so much like me? This shouldn't be happening. I'm leaving here to know why he copied me. You can't simply copy others out of nowhere. He's arriving here at the subway. Calm down. You can't leave here. So he's arriving here, and unfortunately, I think it's too late because he's already traveling. The windows were even closed. And now he's not here anymore. Besides this guy copying me, he literally just ran away from here. Now I'm at the police station, and I'm telling the police officer everything that happened. You really have to help me. That guy is copying me. He said, "And what's the problem with copying you? Would you be happy if someone copied you?" So he stood up, and he agreed. "Are you serious that you would be happy with this?" He said, "Just accept that there is nothing you can do unless you have a lawyer. If necessary, I'll follow this path. I'll do everything so this guy stops copying me." So I just came back to the house. I'm tired of all this. I can't believe there is a copy of me in the city, and people don't even care about this. Okay, I just came back here, and you can see that my copy is right there. Literally, he lives in a mansion. I can't believe this. He lives in an improved version of my house. This is simply absurd. I don't know if I should go to his mansion to ask him to stop doing this. Actually, I already know what I'm going to do. Bob's cousin, I need your help. I need the contact of the best lawyer you have. He said, "I know the perfect guy to help you." Now I'm reviewing this footage from the day the guy arrived at the school. I really can't believe he's copying me like this, and people don't notice. Now we're on another day, and today is the day the trial will happen. I'm sure I'll be the winner because I must have the best lawyer of all. I'm leaving here. I'm very excited to win against the guy who lives in this mansion. And finally, he'll have to change his avatar, and he'll have to admit that he's copying me. So I'm arriving here at the front, and just look at the person who is here. This is literally the guy who copied me. He just arrived right here. But who is this person? Okay, now I'm going up here, but I want to know who this guy who looks like an imposter is. He said, "I'm your lawyer." This is a joke, right? I'm coming to talk to Bob's cousin. Man, what kind of lawyer is this that you gave me? He seems to be the worst lawyer of all. He said, "He's good and very cheap." I hope you're right, because now I'm arriving here, and now my lawyer arrived here too, and our trial will begin. So the judge is reading this paper. He said, "Apparently, one of you copied the other." That's exactly it. I'm the original. I hope he understands this. And now my lawyer arrived here. He said, "I think it's interesting that only one of them wears glasses. That way we'll be able to tell them apart." Now the judge lowered the sheet. I'm the person who deserves the glasses. Now he picked up the hammer of truth, and he's hitting the table here. He said, "It's decided. The copy will wear glasses, and the original will stay without glasses." Wait a minute. I'm the original, and I won't be able to wear glasses. But these glasses are mine. He said, "Your lawyer should have explained it better." Well, now it's already decided. You must be kidding, right? I can't believe you did this to me. He's still eating this popcorn. Now I had to take off these glasses. This is the worst thing that could have happened. I literally had the worst lawyer of all. I think this couldn't have been worse. Now this copy is following me, even when I leave this place. So now he came closer. He said, "It's not my fault for being like you. Literally everything in your avatar is the same as me. You can't even lie. It's very obvious that you copied me. So he came closer. He said, if I become a little different, will you not be mad at me anymore? I doubt you would do this for me. Now he ended up leaving here. I doubt he's going to do this. This copy of mine is the worst person of all. He'll keep pretending to be me for a long time. So I'm going back to the house, and he's going there in front, exactly to the beauty salon. Okay, I will park the car, just to see what he's doing there. But he really ended up coming here to change his hair color a little. Is he serious that he's doing this for me? So he just left here with red hair. Literally, he's helping me. Okay, I think this is good. At least this copy of mine is a good person, who is literally changing his avatar. So I don't get mad. I'm going back home, and he's coming to choose other clothes. He's choosing here, and now he looks like this. This was really impressive. I think now I'm calmer, and I'm not mad anymore. So I'm going back here to the house, and I'm going to leave the car parked right here. I think now I can wear glasses again. So I put them on my head because these glasses are mine. Even if that judge says I shouldn't wear these glasses, I will wear them because they're mine. Now a few hours have passed, and my life is back to normal. But there is a helicopter arriving here, and it just landed down here. Okay, this isn't good. And he just arrived here at my door. He said, you're wearing glasses. Now you have to go to jail. But they're just glasses. This simply doesn't make sense. Even so, I'm being taken to jail, which is the most unfair thing that could happen. I don't deserve to go to jail like this. He's even using a helicopter, which makes it seem like I'm very important, when actually the only thing I did was wear glasses. Man, this is absurd. Now I'm being taken inside here. Now he just closed this door. I hadn't seen this, but there is a person here in the room. Man, what crimes did you commit to be locked up here? He said, it's easier to ask which crimes I didn't commit. Okay, this is worse than it seems. I'm in a prison cell with literally a criminal. Now we're on another day. I found out that the two of us are much more alike than it seems, except for the crimes. He said, I love melted chocolate. To me, it's the best type of chocolate. I also agree with this. Now this police officer stood up, and again he jumped, and everything shook. Man, what do you have to say? He shakes everything every time he jumps. He said, did someone say melted chocolate? We just talk about chocolate, and he appears. After a few hours, I'm finally being released from here because I didn't do anything too serious. I just disobeyed some court orders. But this guy will stay locked up here for a long time. Sometimes I get the impression that he tries to commit as many crimes as possible. Now I just came back home. But what's happening here? Someone destroyed my house. I can't believe they're doing this to me. Everything here is destroyed. I don't know who the person who did this was, but I believe maybe it was this copy of mine. But there is a person right here who is Bob's cousin. But what are you doing here? He said, they told me there was treasure buried here. I'm more impressed that you believe this. And now he went back to digging. Man, stop this. There are no treasures in my house. He said, if I find it, I'll share it with you. That's the problem. You won't find anything here. It's a little later. I can't even watch television because Bobby's cousin is making a lot of noise. I can't take this anymore. He's digging up my entire house, looking for a treasure that doesn't even exist. Just look at how many holes he made in my house. But now I'm coming here to my copy's house because I'm very irritated about what happened with my glasses. I had incredible glasses, and it's not fair that only he can wear them when these glasses are obviously mine. He said, I have an idea of what we can do so you can wear the glasses again. I hope the idea is good. I really want to know the idea he had. He said, if you leave the city, I'll let you wear these glasses again. I'm never going to accept doing something like that. This is literally absurd. How does he have the courage to ask for something like that? I've lived here much longer than you, and I'm never leaving here. He said, I'll give you a mansion just like this and pay your bills if you leave here. I'm never going to accept this. And now I'm leaving his mansion. But before that, I think I want to see the mansion just to know if it's worth it. So now he's showing me this here. There is the gym where you can train here. Okay, this is really very cool. I hope to run here on the treadmill. And apparently I can also do this. My dream is to have a house like this. So we're leaving here to see what there is up here. Now he's arriving here in the back room. This is a very different room. Here you can do your nails and even change your hair color. Man, there's everything in your house. He's leaving and he's going to go up here again. I'm following him. This must be my favorite part of the house. He placed this mat on the floor and he's practicing yoga. Man, you're good at this. This is the best house I've ever seen. So, he picked this up. He said, you can have all of this if you leave the city. Now I'm leaving his house. I'm thinking a lot about this. I can change my life forever if I accept leaving the city. I'm tired of Bob's cousin. Just look at what he did to my house. You're never going to find treasures here. But I think now I'm going to sleep because I'm tired. And tomorrow I will make the decision that will change my life forever. But now it's important for me to sleep to make the right decision. So, we're on another day. I'm coming here to see what Bob's cousin is doing. Man, he'll have to pay for all of this. But from what it seems, he's right here. And somehow he found a treasure. Are you serious that you really found a treasure here? So he's looking at me. He said, this will retire us. It's really a lot of money. This is the best news of all. We put the treasure back here. I already said that this isn't a good idea. People can notice this and literally follow us. I think that's exactly what's happening. There is a van arriving here. It's coming strangely behind us. Bob's cousin, we're being followed. There are many chances that you didn't notice this, but there is literally a van behind us. Now I'm going to do something very risky. I'm going up this mountain, and now I just jumped off this side, and the car simply landed on its wheels. Man, we were really very lucky. If the car hadn't landed on its wheels, that would have been our end. And now this van is arriving here, and he took the wrong path. So much that he flipped the car, which is completely broken. I told you that we shouldn't have put the treasure behind the car. We should have hidden this better. But now we finally arrived here, and we have to rescue all this money. So he came closer. He said, I already deposited the money into your account. Enjoy it. Okay, now I'm checking this. And you can see that literally I'm a millionaire. I don't need that guy's money anymore. I became a millionaire thanks to Bob's cousin. I think he really saved me. We have to go back to our houses right after becoming millionaires. I'm arriving here in front, but now he just left here. Why was he at my house? But now everything here is on fire. Okay, I can't believe this is happening. He set my house on fire so that I leave here soon. This wasn't a coincidence. Literally, this started catching fire, and right after that I saw him leaving here. This definitely wasn't a coincidence. He said he's the one who talked about the treasure that was in your house. This is even worse. Bobby's cousin dug up my entire house looking for the treasure. All of this because of this copy of mine. But I think this copy of mine didn't know that there really was a treasure in my house. Even Bob's cousin got scared. He said, so he didn't know about the treasure in the house? Obviously, he didn't know. A few hours have already passed, and you can see that this house is on fire. But we're making a totally secret plan to stop this criminal who's copying me and set my house on fire. While Bob's cousin is going up there, I'm coming here behind to discover the truth about all of this. Now I'm going up here to observe his house. I'm even recording this. Bob's cousin is calling me here on the radio. Okay, tell me what you have to say. Also, I think this is the first time I'm seeing Bob's cousin. Seriously? He said he's going to get some boxes. Okay, I'm observing this. And he's leaving with these boxes. Okay, I'm moving a little more to the side to see what he's doing. But now he changed his avatar. I literally recorded this whole time. He was another person. Also, back here there is that car that's still flipped over. Okay, I'm going to start recording him again. There is only one problem. He noticed that I'm here, and now he's coming here armed. I have to get out of here now. I have to show the footage to the police. So Bob's cousin and I are running away from here as fast as possible. We have to show the police everything we discovered. There is only one problem. He's getting closer and closer, and we have to run away from here. Bob's cousin, I have a mission for you. We're going to make a trap. I will give you this camera, and you will show this to the police officer. He said, what are you going to do? I will make the perfect trap to arrest this criminal. So, I need you to get out of the car. Now he just jumped out of here. He will talk to the police officer. I don't know how, but he already arrived here. He said, I'm the real one. And now, finally, the police officer is arriving here. And now he raised his hands because he's being arrested for everything he did. And now he won't copy me anymore. Now we're on another day, and I bought his mansion. And finally, there are no more copies of me here in Brookhaven. The only one that existed is now arrested. Today, I'm finally going to school. It seems weird to say this, but this is good for me, because after many attempts, I was finally accepted to study here. So now I'm getting my school things here, like this notebook and several other things. And now I have to go by bike. I'm really anxious to finally study. I'm very lucky that I'm coming here by bike, and my friend studies here too. Okay, I'm going to leave the bike parked here. Later, I'll come back here to get it. I think this is my classroom colleague. He's getting something over there, and now he's looking at me. He said, are you lost? Because you don't look like you're from here. Actually, I'm a new student here. I'm literally your new classmate, and it seems like he didn't like that at all. You didn't need to have said that, and now he's going back here to the classroom. Okay, what happened here was really weird. I hope all people aren't like this. But now I'm finally arriving here, and my friend is right here. I finally arrived at school. So now I'm sitting down, and the teacher stood up to start the class. He said, students, welcome the new student who arrived here. I'm the new student here, and I'm really anxious to meet all of you. Even Bob's cousin stood up. He said, you seem like a nice person. Man, we've both been friends for a long time. Don't talk to me as if you don't know me. So he went back over there, and he said, you don't belong here. Man, why are you treating me like this? Now he stood up. He said, isn't the reason obvious? But of course not. They're all getting the books to read what the teacher is reading. I just got mine here too. I can see that my life in this school will be very hard. I thought that when I got here everything would get better, but I think it's going to be totally the opposite. But I think everything will work out. Now it's finally break time, and all of us are leaving to eat our snacks. I'm finally going to have free food, and this really is good. I want to see what he's going to choose. But he simply chose the soda, which is bad. bad for you. But now I'm going to choose this apple. It looks good, and it definitely must be very nutritious. But now he came closer. He said, there's so much good food over there, and you chose the apple. So tell me what you want to eat. And now he got this hot dog. This must also be good, but I prefer the apple. He's sitting here too. He said, you're still very new. But now this other guy is arriving here. I don't like him very much, because I remember what he did when I got here. I had just arrived at school, and he was the first one to make fun of me. I'll never forget that. He said, someone get this noob off the table. Finally, the two of them are leaving here. I'm seriously thinking about leaving this school. Now even Bobby's cousin ended up arriving here. He said, if you leave, they'll make fun of you even more. Bobby's cousin, I have a question for you. Have you ever suffered bullying by any chance? And he disagreed. Are you serious that they never made fun of you at any moment here at school? He said, I always fight back with whoever fights with me. Okay, I'm going to start doing that. Whenever they make fun of me, I will make fun of the person back. Bobby's cousin is literally a genius. He must be one of the least intelligent people I've ever seen, but he's actually a little smart. Now he's coming here into this classroom. And why is this empty? He said, I think they haven't arrived yet. That could be true. Are we in the right classroom? I'm looking back here, and there are some people here. Man, we're literally in the wrong classroom. We have to go there now. I don't know how he didn't notice that. We finally got here. I'm ready to do the scientific tests. So the teacher stood up. He said, students, today we're going to create potions like witches used to do. Who wants to start? And now he stood up. Apparently he made this potion. He said, this potion makes you faster. Who hopes to try it? And now Bob's cousin stood up, and he will drink this. And now he turned green. Is this normal? But now he ran away. He really became the fastest person. Not even I knew something like this was possible. I wasn't expecting that I would learn these things at school. So he came back, and now he drank this potion and went back to normal. He's not fast anymore. I want to see who's going to be the next one to go there. He said, we have little time before class ends. I need one more person to present the potion they made. And now he stands up and will show the potion he made. He put this green potion on the table, and I want to drink this. Even though I don't know what this does, I'm really curious to know. He said, this gives you a lot of luck for 24 hours. So I'm going to have a lot of luck. This seems amazing. I don't know how he made this. He said, it's obvious this isn't going to work. His potions are bad. I'm sure this will work. So much that now I'm drinking this, and my 24 hours of luck started, and now he's laughing at me. But now break time is over, and we're all leaving here. I don't know how this potion will work. This is literally a mystery. But now he's looking at me. He said, they're right. My potions never work. You're completely wrong. I'm sure that starting today I'm going to have more luck. And now he simply left here. Not even he believes in himself. To tell my truth, I don't really believe in this either. Okay, I'm getting my bike, and now I'm going back home here. I'm anxious to see what kind of thing is going to happen. Now that I have infinite luck, there's a car coming here at high speed, and I had to jump from here, and he ran over the bike. It's completely broken here on the ground, and now he just left here. He said, I didn't want to have broken this bike. I think that's the least of the problems. You literally almost ran me over. But now he got this money. I'm not asking for money. He said, don't tell the police that I broke your bike. I can't go to jail. So that's fine. I'm not going to do that. I thought it was weird that he gave me money, but I really appreciate it. Tomorrow I'll check how much money he gave me. Now I'm finally going back home here. Really, everything that happened was weird, but I really appreciate the money. Okay, I'm going to keep this here. I have to leave it well hidden in the closet so no person steals it. But now I will sleep a little because I'm exhausted. Tomorrow I have to enjoy the luck that I have. So, we're on another day, and I made a very weird decision. Today, I'm not going to go to school. Yesterday, I drank that potion that gives me luck, so I have to enjoy as much time as possible to see if this is really working. Okay, I'm going to get my money, and I will start my day by going here to the bank. I'm arriving here, but I'm exhausted. I can't stand walking on foot anymore. But now I have arrived to check how much money there is here. So he got this suitcase of money, and he's going to have to go down here below to check how much money there is here. It must be enough for me to be able to buy a car. So after a while, he ended up coming back here. He said, I deposited all the money into your account. Okay, I will check this. I'm seeing how much money I have, but I think there's something wrong. For some reason, there are some extra numbers. Was there a typing error? Because this doesn't seem to be right. He said, of course not. You're a millionaire now. Man, this makes no sense at all. I got so much money just because this guy almost ran me over. Is he so important to the point of paying all of this to me? Now I'm buying new clothes, and you can see that he's watching here behind me. He must be afraid that I'm going to rob the store. I'm not such a bad person, but unfortunately they don't realize that. Okay, now I'm like this. I think the only thing missing is glasses, but I don't want glasses at the moment. He said, do you have money to pay for all of this? But it's obvious that I do. I'm not a poor person anymore, so I'm paying for all of this. I'm a rich guy. Not even he was expecting this. Now that I have new clothes, I think I need a new vehicle. Okay, I just arrived here. I want the best car you have, and I also want this one. watch. He said, you can't simply ask for other people's watch. Okay, I'm going to be more careful with this. He's showing the cars that are here. I want something that no one has, and I would be the first person to have this so-called vehicle. He said, I know exactly what you're looking for. And now he got this Cybertruck. The price is appearing above it, and incredibly enough, I have money to pay for this. So I'm giving the money to him. It's really good that now I'm going to have a car. So I left here with this Cybertruck. Now I'm coming here to the front. I can't wait to show this to my classmates. But now Bob's cousin is calling me. Look, today I will go back to school because I'm a little busy doing some very important shopping. He said, come quickly. Today we'll have advanced math class. Are you serious that you said that? Now I'm sure I made the right decision. I don't want to have math class. I'm coming to see a house that I want to buy. Look, this house seems amazing. It must be the best house I've ever seen in my life. He said, it's good, but it's not the best one that's coming. This is a very weird thing to say, because out of all the houses that are here in the neighborhood, this is definitely the best one of all. But now we're coming here, and he's showing me this house that is really good. He said this house was made by the architect who created the Brookhaven Bridge. I have no idea what you're talking about. So he's going outside here, and he pointed in that direction. Are you talking about this monument? It actually looks like a bridge, and it's beautiful. This is really an incredible house that has many rooms, but I want to see which is the best house of all. So, we're coming back here, and it seems like he's going to drive my car. We're coming here to the front, and he's coming exactly to this giant mansion. Man, this is big, and apparently this house has no power. He said, the owner of this house went bankrupt, and he's selling it for a very cheap price. I probably don't have money to buy this, but now he's showing me this whole house. There are very nice rooms. There are also different rooms here, like this room for you to do makeup or even the gym that would be perfect for me. Honestly, I doubt that I have money for this. So, he came closer, and it seems like this is the price of the house. Wait, you can only be kidding, right? I literally can buy a mansion. You can see that I have this amount of money, and literally I can buy this mansion right now. So I think I'm going to want this. And now he's scared. He said, you're not even going to ask for a discount. Now that you mentioned it, I think I want a discount. A few hours passed, and now the power finally came back. I had to pay his bills, but now I want to watch television because it's been a long time since I've seen this. But now that millionaire who gave me all the money just appeared. It seems like he's a very important person. He said, my company will create a movement to raise awareness among drivers to drive safely. It's weird that he's saying this, since he almost ran me over. Now we're on another day, and I'm currently practicing yoga because I love this. This is my favorite activity since the moment I became rich here in Brookhaven. But I like to do this near the pool, so I'm getting closer, and I'm going to leave this thing right here. This really is perfect, but now it's time to go to school, otherwise I will be late for another school day. So I'm arriving here running in my Cybertruck. I hope class hasn't started. Apparently, he's messing with his locker here, and he noticed that I'm here. But now we're coming here. I don't know what class we're going to have today, but it seems like it's going to be on the basketball court. The two of them are playing here, and they're literally missing. They're really worse than I expected. He's trying to hit it, but he always misses. So now he's looking at me. I think he's not happy. He said, then try to hit the target. I want to see if you can. What do I get if I hit it? He said, we'll leave you alone for 5 minutes. Seems fair. It seems like I'm going to play against his friend. I hope to see if he really will hit it. So, he just threw it here. I'm sure he will miss. I will show you how to hit this. Now I'm coming here slowly, and I just threw the ball. And I just hit it. I'm really good at this sport. He said, that was luck. And now he came here because he wants to play against me. So he threw it right there. I'm sure he's going to miss. Actually, he ended up hitting it. Now I will have to beat that. And I simply just hit it. I'm not as bad as it seems. And now he threw it there again, and again he hit it. Okay, this is starting to get more difficult. I finally hit it, and after a few hours some are already sleeping, and we're still competing to see who is the best. Okay, he missed this. I think now I'm finally going to hit this. And I literally hit it. I just beat him, and you can see that Bobby's cousin is happy. Brookhaven finally updated, and they added this new auto shop, which has several interesting things, and several other things launched, and they're spread around the map. But now Big is arriving here. He said, it's a car dealership. That's exactly it, and it looks like the auto shop changed a lot. I didn't know this had been modified, but now I'm going to choose a totally random car on the right, and I chose exactly this one. He said, the choice wasn't random, right? You got it right. The choice wasn't random. Actually, this is my favorite car, so we're coming here to the dealership. I'm very curious to know what's here. So the two of us are coming inside here, and it looks like you can sit here working on this computer. I can also press this button. Apparently, this changes the car that's here. I can also press this button to close the garage. And there's also this back door, which literally has nothing. Actually, there's something hidden here. Big, I need you to come here, because I found something totally hidden over there. The two of us are coming here. I have no idea what's up ahead here, but we'll see that later. I think it's better, for now, to only see the dealership. He said, there's nothing scary here. Actually, this is pretty scary. It's a totally abandoned place. There's an abandoned fridge here, and a lot of weird stuff, like this doll. So I'm coming here. I want to know if there's any secret button here. I can leave through this door. That would was the weirdest thing I saw today. So now I'm coming back here, and finally Big appeared. Is there anything else here in the front? I'm seeing that there's this part where you can go to the other side. This is really cool. There are even 2 identical cars here. While Big is going up here, I want to see what this button does. Apparently, I can change the car that's here, and only luxury cars appear, which is really cool. But now I want to go up here, because there seems to be a lot of cool stuff here. I'm sitting right here, and there's a fridge on the wall. And if I get to this part, the door opens automatically. So Big is arriving here too, and the door opened automatically, and finally he's arriving here. And here we can get this helicopter. He came inside here, and there were many other things that changed on the map. You can see that there are new places where you can get helicopters. There's an ambulance that spawns automatically, and it doesn't even have a license plate. They really changed a lot of things. And now Bob's cousin joined the game. Finally, he's arriving here and got into the helicopter. Now we have to see what else launched in the city. From what it looks like, the mechanics changed a lot, and Big is already coming here to see this. Great, I got here, and it looks like there's already a car here in the front, and only employees can go here. Bob's cousin took this car, and he can drive this. Okay, this is very different, but now I'm entering the auto shop, and I simply want a vehicle. He said, do you want square or round wheels? Wait a little. We're in the auto shop, so you should fix these cars. So I'm coming here to the front, and a lot of things changed here. You can get this paint spray, and you can probably change the color of the car just by using this paint spray. So Bob's cousin just arrived here, and now I'm going to change the color of your car. But this isn't working, so he took this paint spray and made it green. Is he going to be able to change the color of this? Unfortunately, he couldn't. Bob's cousin, I think it's impossible for you to change the color of the car. But now it looks like he did it. I don't know how you managed to do that, but now I'm coming here into this room. I simply can't go inside here, and it looks like right here there's a totally secret place. It's a very weird bathroom. Do I have to get the hammer and hit this door? I'm trying to break this, but it's almost impossible. So Bob's cousin came up here. He placed a bed and went through the wall. Okay, this is a smart way to solve this. Now I'm going through the wall, and I got here. Dude, you're very smart. Now we're in this bathroom that's totally secret, he said. And now, how are we going to get out? We're going to leave the same way we came in. So finally he placed this bed, and now I'm going to get out of here too. If you want, you can lift the vehicle up here, and now this is much better. It used to be a little bad, so now he's taking the car out of here, and I think we saw everything that's here. Now we have to see the other things that launched. You can see that in this part there are some bikes that I didn't put here. I can click this button and literally get this bike, and Bob's cousin did that too. Dude, this is really cool. There's also this vehicle that I didn't put here. It doesn't have license plates, but if I get in the car, it's going to get my license plate, and Bob's cousin has to come here too. They changed the game a lot. He said, that's all that launched, right? Actually, there was a lot more that launched. Now I'm coming here to the front because I noticed that there's a boat that's in the middle of nowhere, but I wasn't the one who got it, and I just crashed the car. This yacht is right here, and if you get close, you can get it. This is happening in several parts of the map, and if I get here to the front, I'm going to find a car right here, and if Bob's cousin gets closer, he can get this car for himself. So finally, he came back to my car. I want to see where there are more cars. There's a bike and a scooter here, and this car in this part. He said, there's also a helicopter. That's true. There's a helicopter exactly here, which wasn't here before. He said, there's also a police officer. But what are you talking about? And now there's a police officer arriving right here. This is very weird. Why did he come here out of nowhere? Okay, I'm going to have to stop my car, because apparently he wants to talk to me. So this police officer is getting closer. He said, good morning. Are you serious that you came here just to say that? He said, no, actually, I have something serious to say. Okay, then you can talk. And now he farted. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. This police officer is completely crazy. I can't believe he did that. I also can't believe you're laughing at this. Dude, he farted in our face. But now I want to see the helicopter that's at the hospital. So finally we got here, and now I'm going to have to climb this ladder to finally be able to access the helicopter. There's no other way to get up here. Actually, you can use this other ladder. So I'm coming here to drive this helicopter, and now Bob's cousin is climbing up here. Now he just got inside here. He came to pilot this helicopter too. We have to see everything that launched in the update. He said there were no more things in the update. Actually, more things launched. If I get a house in Brookhaven, I'm going to be able to see something very different that launched. I'm going to get any house, and you can see that right here on the right. There's this new button. Great, I chose this house, and now he flew away with the helicopter. I have no idea where he's going. Up here there's this button and also this other button. If I press the first button, I can basically save the items that are in the house. So I can decorate the house however I want, and then I can still save it. And for some reason, he's writing what I'm saying. Why are you writing this? He said, I like to write. Okay, this is a little weird. There's also this other button on the right, where the house settings appear. Now I'm going to put this item right here, and now I can save the house exactly here. And now I can load this house, and the item is going to appear inside here. And you can do this with 3 different houses. Unfortunately, you can only do this with 3 houses, or you can pay 40 Robux to buy 1 more space. Great, I just bought this. And unfortunately, this didn't work. I literally just lost 40 Robux. He said, later I'm going to donate 40 Robux to you. Okay, it's good to know that. that. If I get this item on the right, you can see that this new item category launched. This is much cooler than it looks. You can see that there are almost infinite items. If I put this block on the floor and then press it, you can see that there are several other buttons. I'm going to start by pressing this button. From what it looks like, it adds copies, which is very cool. I can put infinite copies to make a very cool build. This can be very useful for a garden because the flowers stay aligned. There's also this other button where you can increase the size of the item. I can make it this size, and this is going to be very good for building houses. I can also change the texture of the item, making it this way or even with a wood texture, and I can also make it this way. I can change the color to whatever I want, but I don't know what happens if I disable this button. From what it looks like, it disables the collision. I have no idea what that means, but I think I'm going to find out soon. I activated this button, and now I can touch this. This is very good. So Big just arrived here. He said, "Why is this good?" Because no Brookhaven item had collisions. So I can put this item right here and literally make a parkour to get wherever I want. And now he got here too. There's also this door that I can put exactly here. I can also put copies, which is very cool. That way, this place is going to have a very different look. This has to be one of the best updates of all. There's also this glass that you can put right here, and then you can't go through this part. Now I'm increasing the size of this. This is literally giant. Just look at the size of the item I placed. He said, "This is a little bigger than me. This is much bigger than you." There's also this other item that's very cool. It's a very different window. There are absolutely all the items I can think of on the right. There is, for example, this roof, which if you increase in size, this can become chairs where you sit. Here there's also this light. This is simply incredible. There's also this triangle. I can increase its size. I don't know what I would do with this. And Bob's cousin is seeing all of this, and he's also placing these items. But what is he doing? Are you serious that he trapped himself in here? Dude, you're completely trapped. Literally, he's trapped right here. And why did you do that? Now he can't get out. He said, "Help me." Okay, I'm going to try to help you. So I'm going up here. Dude, how did you get trapped there? But by accident, I fell in here. Dude, now we're both trapped here. And he's simply flying. Little by little, he's going down. Dude, you just need to remove these items. He said, "How do you do that?" You just delete the items. He learned how to change the color of this. Congratulations, you made this red, but you have to delete it. He even added textures. Dude, I think it's better if I teleport. Bob's cousin doesn't know how to get out of there. Dude, I'm going to try to save you. So he's looking here, and he's completely bugged. Okay, now I'm carrying him. Finally, I managed to save you. He said, "I think I learned how to delete the items." And now he deleted all of this. Are you serious that only now you learned how to delete this? Dude, you took way too long. And now he's going over there to get a house. Bob's cousin is very weird, but I want to keep seeing the items that launched in the update. But what's happening here? It looks like Big is decorating his house. This actually looks pretty nice. He's rebuilding his house. He said, "Did you like the decoration?" I liked it a little. I'm going to get this glass on the right. I'm going to build a very special place here. I'm going to have to increase the size of this, but it's very hard to increase the size of this. I'm placing this item exactly here, and now there's glass in my house. So I'm changing the color of this to blue. This really looks very beautiful, and you can't go inside here. I don't know if there are other items on the right that match this place. Maybe I can place this door. Okay, I placed it right here. I'm increasing the size of this. And now I'm going to make it the color of the house. The house is pink, so I made this exactly like this, which is a little similar. And inside here I can put several things. Dude, do you have any idea what I can put here? So he got closer. He said, "Make an aquarium." That's a great idea. I'm seeing the animals that are in Brookhaven, and there are only these fish. This is the first aquarium there is, and you can see that it's very small. There's also this other one that's a little bigger. But now I want to do a very important test. I'm going to get a totally random item from the right. I want to see if I can increase the size of this, and I really can. This is going to be very good. Now Brookhaven's items can be giant. This is going to be very useful. I can place very small chairs so that, if I'm small, I can sit in this chair. This is really going to be very good. Now even he got closer and jumped here, and now everything here is shaking. He said, "I still haven't understood what the duplicate items option is for." I didn't understand either. I know that I can place this item right here, and then I can duplicate this item, but it goes to totally random places. I simply didn't understand this, but this is very cool. Now I place this item right here. I'm going to try to understand how this works. It's coming in this direction. From what I noticed, all of them go in this direction. The items go straight in this direction. I don't know why this happens. I'm testing this again, and now this became straight. Now I can get a car on the right. I can choose this spoiler, and I can make it giant. Now I have the best car of all. This is the weirdest car I've ever seen. Literally, I've never seen a car as weird as this one. Even he's laughing at me, and for some reason, there aren't things here. Everything is completely empty. What happened to these places? There are no stores here, and not even in these other parts. And now I want to get this yacht. I just have to get here, and as soon as I drive this yacht, it becomes mine. You can see that it even has my name, and for some reason my car is flipped over back there. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, and I'm going to add you on Roblox.